St. Paul's Brian Ingram, the name behind Purpose Restaurants, has made a name for himself over the years as both a business owner and a philanthropist. Together with his wife, their mission has even made national news. So now they're dissolving their nonprofit as part of a settlement with the Attorney General after their books came under investigation. Here's Ian Russell.
510. Known for his restaurants across the metro, Chef Brian Ingram is also known for his commitment to fundraising and has been a vocal mainstay in trying to help.
It's about that transparency and really making sure that Officer Mitchell's family gets all of the money.
Ingram dedicated to helping those in need, like the family of fallen Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell. But just days after that interview with KARE 11 last June, Ingram announced his nonprofit Give Hope would dissolve. Brian is the former director of Give Hope, his wife Sarah the current president, now part of a settlement with the Minnesota Attorney General's office. On Friday, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison announced that Give Hope would be no more due to multiple governance violations and causing confusion between the Ingrams' for-profit and non-profit businesses. According to court filings in Ramsey County, Give Hope focused on meals, foodstuffs, and personal hygiene products for individuals and families in need, fundraising for other nonprofits, and issuing grants. Give Hope received tax-exempt status from the IRS in 2020, which was then revoked in 2023 for failing to file tax forms for 3 consecutive years. The AG's office also alleges that Give Hope did not register with them as a soliciting charity or charitable trust, despite fundraising and holding charitable assets. The office also says the board of directors for Give Hope met infrequently and that Give Hope did not maintain its own adequate financial records expected of a nonprofit corporation. Ingram is also CEO of Purpose Driven Restaurants, whose umbrella includes Hope Breakfast Bar, the Gnome Craft Pub, and the Apostle Supper Club, which is set to close at the start of June. Give Hope reimbursed some purpose-driven restaurants for food, groceries, and toiletry items given to the nonprofit during the pandemic. Many of those transactions were subject to rules under the Nonprofit Act, which requires the boards of nonprofits to follow certain procedures to approve conflicted transactions. Ellison's office says Give Hope's board did not review any of the conflicted transactions, saying Give Hope failed to maintain adequate books and records of these transactions and their nonprofit purposes. That filing says the Ingrams cooperated with the investigation from the Attorney General's office, and as part of the settlement, the Ingrams neither admit or deny the allegations in that court filing. In a statement, Brian and Sarah Ingram say they're pleased to reach that agreement, saying it's the right decision for them. That statement goes on to say, quote, "With the benefit of hindsight, it's clear that trying to build a business and a nonprofit at the same time required more resources than we anticipated, and that even the best of intentions couldn't compensate for that shortfall. We've learned from that experience and believe that we're better able and more committed than ever to work on the problem of food insecurity in Minnesota." Jana.